We have a lot to talk about today. On the one hand, Azur Promilia news, maybe release date, maybe new trailer, maybe beta tests, Zenless Zone Zero, confirmation of console release date, PC and mobile release date, an interesting little teaser, and finally, a little bit of Wuthering Waves news. First, let's talk Azur Promilia. Azur Promilia to be featured at BiliBili World 2024, sparking excitement. Possible reveals about the Palworld-like gacha game inbound. Possible release date, possible beta tests, new trailers. This is probably everyone's next most hyped, most anticipated gacha game now that Wuthering Waves is released, and for a valid reason. Not only does this game look beautiful, vibrant like Genshin, but it allows for you to actively seek out and capture creatures like in Palworld. It even has farming, it has flying, and a functional mount system. This game is going to absolutely break the mold. While the video game world is waiting with bated breath for the Summer Game Fest 2024 to arrive and deliver some exciting news and announcements, which by the way, we'll be streaming over on Twitch if you want to come on over and watch it with us. An important convention in China is just around the corner as well. BiliBili World is set to take place from July 12th through July 14th, 2024, and will feature some of the biggest names of the domestic games industry alongside global brands. Among the studios participating in the convention is Azure Lane developer Manju, which won't only bring its well-established gacha game about battleships that can transform into attractive, very attractive women to the show. It turns out that its upcoming open world RPG with creature collection mechanics Azur Promilia will be present as well. That's more than you could say about Project Mugen, which has remained silent for 9 months now. I actually did a dedicated video on that just yesterday. It's more than you can say about Arknights Enfield. This game is closer to release than both of the aforementioned titles, even though both games are also incredibly anticipated, very hyped, and I'm also really looking forward to. Azur Promilia, which was announced earlier this year, immediately garnered much worldwide attention due to looking like a mixture of Palworld and Genshin Impact. Obviously an enticing concept for many gamers. Some Azur Promilia gameplay footage is already available to watch. Players are naturally hungry for more news about the PC, iOS, Android, and PS5 title. That is very true, and a lot of people were like, Wuthering Waves is a Genshin Impact killer, it's a Genshin clone, Project Mugen is a Genshin clone, Azur Promilia is a Genshin clone. This is one of the rare instances where, yeah, Azur Promilia actually does resemble aesthetically Genshin, but I feel like that's about as far as it goes. Everything else about Azur Promilia looks and feels completely different. With its participation in BiliBili World 2024, the desires should soon be satisfied, as we expect at least some new footage or details to be revealed. The game, if I recall, has a publishing license that expires October 2024. In theory, that was the information, the leak that was going around. I don't know how valid, how legitimate that was. However, people shouldn't expect a release date for the game at this point. Manju repeatedly stated that Azur Promilia is still very early in development. Okay, well, I mean, I guess not. I don't know what the October publishing license information was for then. They'll need some more time in the oven. The stars align, a release window for the game's first closed beta test could be in the cards. I mean, I guess, yeah. There we go, that could be it. Alongside Manju, companies like Hoyo, yeah, that sounds like a very small indie company, bringing Honkai Impact 3rd, Honkai Star Rail, and Zenless Zone Zero, all of that which seem like really low budget, very small indie games that absolutely nobody knows about. Sega and Bandai Namco. Bandai Namco, like Blue Protocol? Hello, yes, please. Will be at the show, which is centered on anime, video games, and card games. Perfect. Bandai Namco, Blue Protocol, do it. Marvel Rivals, Fate Grand Order, Magic the Gathering, and the upcoming Wuxia open world RPG, Where Winds Meet, are some of the big games featured at the event. Okay, open world RPG Where Winds Meet. I don't know what that is, but now I'm kind of curious. Before we continue into the Zenless info, before we continue into the Wuthering Waves info, I want to take a moment to thank my incredible patrons over on Patreon and my YouTube channel members who allow for me to continue to do dedicated videos like this every single day. You guys are phenomenal, and I cannot thank you all enough for the support. Concerning Zenless, Zenless Zone Zero officially releases on July 4th on all platforms. Thank you for your ongoing interest in and support of Zenless Zone Zero. Zenless Zone Zero officially launches on all platforms on July 4th. The platforms, of course, are PC, Android, iOS, PS5. Pre-registrations are currently open. Pre-registrations have at present hit 39,127,575. Very close to 40 million. The game is no doubt going to cross 40 million. It might approach even 45 million, as it has managed to successfully cross over 4 million over the course of the last 2 weeks. This has gone down as the most pre-registered for gacha game in history. The second, of course, being Wuthering Waves. Speaking of Wuthering Waves, version 1.1 has been moved up in timeline. Version 1.1 is coming out on July 28th, and Yinlin, the second 5-star limited banner character that preceded Gion, is now live. She's ready and available to pull. They moved her up a week as well. I'm not gonna go into the theories as to why they decided to move it up, because we all know the reasoning for it. Kudo are smart, and they decided to adjust their time frame so there would be significantly less competition for them. That is the perfect, ideal, intelligent business move to make here. They're not scared. They're not attempting to push this out to boost their revenue. This is just so it does not coincide with any of Hoyo's games. It doesn't matter who you are. Manju with Azur Promilia, NetEase with Project Mugen, Hypergriff with Arknight Zenfield. You do not want to have your patch cycle coincide directly with a Hoyo game. So sending it a week before or a week after their game works out. I have a video that you should definitely watch concerning 1.1 if you're interested. It goes over every single thing we know about the patch right now, the new banner characters that are coming out, Jinsa and Chongli, the events that are going to take place. Wuthering Waves is going to be a focal point of this channel moving forward. Not a main focus, but we're going to talk every patch. We're going to look at every character showcase. We're going to go over all the good and the bad that happens concerning the game, all the while continuing to cover everything else, like Zenless, Azur Promilia, Project Mugen, Arknight Zenfield, and all the juicy drama that continues to happen every single day. Now, concerning Zenless Zone Zero, I think this is the perfect point to end this on. I just want to go over the new 4-second teaser that they released for the game. I haven't seen it. I've seen it circulating, and I know you're looking at it right now and you're like, wait, Stix was talking? And yeah, I was. So let's go ahead and, like, I feel, yeah, let's, yeah.
4.
Okay. Oh my God.
Okay. 4.
Holy crap. What?
Okay. 4.
I'm like, okay.
Okay. 4. Okay. 4.
So, people were complaining, you know,
Okay.
Nicole,
4.
wow, they definitely, you know, they,
Okay.
Hoyo
4.
definitely censored Nicole, but then there's that,
Okay.
and, oh my God. Yeah, sure, they added a little bit of padding up top, but at the same time, they're definitely fixating and focusing on the jiggle. They have not nerfed what is important, and that is the physics in the game, which are still incredible, at least specifically for Nicole. If only they move like this in-game, this would be infinitely better than what we have or what we're expecting right now. Now, if none of this is of any interest to you, I have no problem. I got you covered with 2 different videos on screen right now. Might be more up your alley.